everybody, this is Coach Christy from CrossFit Mokina, and I'm going to present to you our workout for Monday, March 23rd, 2020. This is going to start our Zoom workouts. We'll be running 3 Zoom workouts tomorrow, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening. You need to sign up for these classes in the TRIIB app. If you're still unfamiliar with Zoom, the instructions are in the app. Simply click on workouts. You'll see the announcement that gives you the code or the link to sign into the Zoom meetings, and then you'll also see the workout. So again, if you are planning to participate in the Zoom meetings, you do need to sign up for the class in the TRIIB app. So I'm going to have Coach Jason zoom in on what we are doing today. For our warm-up is going to be 2 rounds with a 7-minute cap. You guys are going to do a wall shoulder opener on each arm, jog in place for 1 minute, stretch out both of your calves, come down to the floor for 8 push-ups, warm up those legs with 8 lunges, and then if you have 2 dumbbells of the same weight, we're going to be doing 4 devil press. If not, you have a brand new movement called Navy SEAL burpees. Yes, there is something called a Navy SEAL burpee. After you go through this over and over and over for 7 minutes, we're going to add an additional minute onto that warm-up, and I'm going to have you jump rope for 1 minute straight. Our strength today is a 10-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the even minutes, we're going to do 8 to 10 single arm kettlebell or dumbbell thrusters, and then simply the other arm on the odd minutes. The workout today, there are Navy SEAL burpees. Yes, there are. It is a 20-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible of this list in 20 minutes. We're going to do 50 jumping jacks, 40 total, 20 on each leg, kettlebell or dumbbell walking lunges, 30 double unders or 60 singles, 20 tricep dips on a chair or a couch, and then that wonderful new movement from the warm-up, you can choose to do 10 devil press or Navy SEAL burpees, and then per the usual, we are going to finish with 50 sit-ups for pups. So I'm going to have Jason unzoom, and I'm going to start demoing our movements. So as I mentioned, the first thing we have of our 7-minute warm-up is a wall shoulder opener. I'm going to put my elbow at a 90-degree angle, literally put it flush against the wall, and simply rotate away from the wall. That's going to stretch out my shoulder and my pec, and you want to do that on both sides. Then we're going to jog in place for 1 minute. I just want you to get your heart rate elevated. So jog in place for 1 minute, and then we're going to stretch out both of our calves. To do so, I'm simply going to push my heel down into the floor, or if you're not worried about getting shoe marks on your wall, you can put your heel or your toe up on the wall to stretch out our calf this way. Then we're going to come down to the floor for 8 push-ups. Hands are going to go underneath the shoulders, elbows track back along the ribs till our chest touches the floor, and then we come up to full extension. If you need to roll down and roll up, you can. The next harder level is I'm going to fight to come down in one piece and roll myself up. We're looking for full range of motion, chest to the floor, full extension of the arms at the top. For those lunges, you can go forward, backwards, walk around. We are encouraging you to get a nice view of your house for those in the WOD, but again, in place or walk around. I want to make sure my knee is going to be over my ankle and lightly kissing the floor with that back leg. If I'm going to stay in place, this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3, or you can lunge around the room. Goodbye, camera. Then, if you have 2 dumbbells of the same weight, I personally don't. Mine are all at CrossFit Mokina. So if you have 2 dumbbells of the same weight, a devil press is a full burpee, and then we swing those dumbbells up overhead. So I'm going to put my hands on the dumbbells. I'm going to come down to the floor, chest and thighs to the floor, and then when I come up, I'm going to swing and get those dumbbells overhead. You'll notice for the burpee, I step down. If you would like to make it a little bit more advanced, you can jump down and up and then get those dumbbells up overhead. Those are the devil press. If you don't have 2 dumbbells of the same weight, we can do Navy SEAL burpees. There is a link on our website, cfmokina.com. It's a YouTube link if you would like to look it up. It's also in the TRIIB app. However, it's going to be 3 push-ups In between each push-up, I'm going to bring my knee to my chest, and then I finish the burpee overhead. So I'm going to come down to the floor, do a push-up, knee in, push-up, knee in, push-up, and then finish the burpee overhead. So again, there is a video, a YouTube link on our website, cfmokina.com, or you can click on the link in the TRIIB app. So I want you to go through this list twice. For those of you in the Zoom class, we're going to give you a 7-minute cap to get through them. Afterwards, we're going to go into jump roping. You can do singles or doubles, but here is something that I want some of you to work on. If you've been stuck on singles, I don't want you to use the rope. I'm going to give you a skill to work on. So Coach Jason's going to follow me into our dining room. What we're looking for is I just need to be on a solid surface so that you can hear. I'm going to jump, hit my quads twice, and then land on the floor. So you should hear 3 distinct sounds. That is what I want you to work on if you don't have double unders. That's the pace of the swing, swing, land, swing, swing, land. And we're gonna do the same thing for the workout today. So if you have ceilings where you cannot jump rope because the rope will hit the ceiling, that's what I want you doing instead, the hit, hit, land. Then we're going to go into our strength. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the even minutes, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, we're going to do 8 to 10 single arm kettlebell or dumbbell, whichever you have, thrusters. So I'm going to grab a kettlebell. A thruster is a full squat, so keeping my weight in my heels, keeping my knees out, full squat to a press overhead. So that would be 1. From another angle, full squat, press. Full squat, press. On the odd minutes, you're simply going to do it on the other arm. Full squat, press. You'll see here on the whiteboard, ideally, if you have a bunch of equipment to play with, how heavy are we going? I want it to be a challenging weight, but something that you can do unbroken. If you're picking a weight that you can only do 3 in a row and then need to take a break, that's not the stimulus we're looking for. I want you to try to do all 8 to 10 unbroken. Our workout. There are Navy SEAL burpees. There are 20-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. So you're going to go through this list as many times as you can. I assume most of us do not have clickers at home. What have I seen at other facilities I've dropped into? They have a pile of change on the ground. Every time they finish a round, they just move over a penny, a quarter, a nickel, or a dime. Or maybe they have a bunch of popsicle sticks in a pile and they move one over. If you have a whiteboard at home, just give yourself some tally marks. But we're going to start with 50 jumping jacks. After we do those 50 jumping jacks, 40 kettlebell or dumbbell walking lunges. So whichever it is that you borrowed from CrossFit Mokina, kettlebell or dumbbell, we're going to keep that in the front rack position. And then the same idea as the warm-up, except now it's weighted. That would be 1, that would be 2. We are encouraging you to do walking, but that's up to you. 3, 4, and goodbye camera, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 40. So 20 on each leg. Then we're going to go back to that jump roping. If you have tall enough ceilings, 30 double unders or 60 singles. If you don't have high enough singles, we're going for that tempo, working on that jumping movement. From there, 20 dips. So dips work the back of the top of the arm, our triceps. I just have our dining room chair. With my knees bent, this is going to be easier. With my legs straight, it's going to be more challenging. I want to dip down, press back up. Dip down, press back up. Then the same movement from the warm-up. You can choose to do 10 of those devil press with the dumbbells, burpee to the floor, lock out overhead, or the Navy SEAL burpees. Come down to the floor, push up, knee, push up, knee, push up, and then clap overhead. That's 1. So if you guys have any questions, you can just reach out to us at the coach's hotline, 815-277-9179, or you can send us an email at cfmokina@gmail.com, and we'll get right back to you. Hope to see you guys for the Zoom meeting. Oh, I lied. One more thing. Don't forget, even though it's not written, maybe you can see adorable Misty in the video. Don't forget about your sit-ups for pups. There is a live Google Doc that you guys can record your scores on. That is actually also in the TRIIB app, our Facebook page, the website. You can find that Google Doc everywhere. So good luck, guys. Have a good one.